What is happening, guys? Mike here, welcome back to the channel. Today is a special video, so I thought that I would do today in my new suit that I just got, and I actually just wanted an excuse to put it on. I just had it sent over from the UK, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I think it's very Peaky Blinder-ish. It's pretty nice. I just got it back from the tailors too, so it fits like a glove. It's very comfortable, and today happens to be a special video, like I just said. It's the 300th video. The 300th video. Seriously, I had no idea we were even close to that until the other day. I happened to just see it there on my video list on the channel, and I was just like, man, isn't that something? 300 videos. So I dressed up for the occasion, and I do think today's brand is very fitting of the 300th episode. Today I'm continuing on with my look at some international products with a brand from the Dominican Republic who calls themselves the King of Barbers. I actually really like the confidence, and today we got 3 products from their line, including one that completely caught me off guard. So the King of Barbers, or K.O.B. as they put it on their branding, is a small but effective lineup. They got 3 total products that we're going to be looking at today, 1 styler and 2 shaving aids, which to me really give off that barber-owned and designed vibe. As a reviewer, it's always interesting to look at these products specifically because more often than not, they are designed to serve very specific purposes from the unique perspective of the barber. Coming across my desk today is the K.O.B. Signature Cosmetic line, which features 2 shaving products and a cream pomade. According to the brand, the pomade cream offers a medium to light hold with natural finish that helps to manage hair without weighing it down. It also features awesome ingredients like argan oil, broccoli seed oil, and keratin. Price-wise, it sits at $16 for 4 ounces. Looking inside the jar, we definitely have a cream here, and in fact, it looks like we have more than that. It looks like we got lotion in a jar. I know I've said a lot of things feel lotion-like in the past, but this might be the lightest feeling pomade we have seen yet. It has this weightless feel to it with no stickiness whatsoever. Now, I gotta tell you, this stuff really kind of baffled me. I've never really meant this more than I do right now when I say this stuff is like lotion. And in the past, we have seen some lotion-like and creamy products, but this one here really defines the word. And to be honest, I didn't think it was really gonna work for me. It doesn't feel sticky at all. There's no grip in the breakdown. I thought at best this would be like a conditioning cream or something like that. But once again, that old saying, "Don't judge the pomade by its scoop," came in a big way. It all started with dry hair. This will be explained later, but with that dry hair, I added in a total of 2 scoops or 2 finger dips, I guess you want to call it, since the scooping is a bit awkward here. So 2 additions of the product. Application was as expected though, smooth, no tug. Remember, it's not sticky, and at first the only thing I see is the oil's presence in the formula controlling my hair. And I remember thinking as I added it in there, this must be how this one works. The oils provide control over the actual sticky hold, but then boom, the magic happens right there, right in front of your face. Did you miss it? Let's rewind it real quick and watch it again. Here we got the nourished, slightly oily presence, if you will, a little bit damp. Then right there, nothing. It's gone. The product disappears right there, totally absorbing into the hair, leaving behind my dry hair. Like there's nothing there. It's almost as if the product was never there to begin with, except for one little thing, and that's the control. I'm still able to shape my hair. It is quite dry though, I'll tell you that, but using a comb or brush really isn't too bad, especially when you break out the wide tooth comb and actually helps secure a little bit of volume in there while this product continues to do its trick. It looks awesome when you consider what we started with. Let's just go ahead and look at the endurance here too. 4 hours in, the biggest change we have is some deflating there. I think it definitely lost some volume, and that does continue to the 8-hour period where it really lost some of that stability and a lot of the volume. The air was definitely let out. out of the style, but with a little finger combing, we can see that it does still have a bit of energy left in there and kind of rebounds a little bit of that volume, which after 8 hours is really nice. Now, I'll tell you, I must have gone over this a dozen times in my brain trying to figure out how I was going to phrase things in this video, because I'm always weary about overhyping products or overdoing it on the praise, because, you know, the minute a YouTuber like me says something's good, it must be a lie, right? It must be hyping or bias or sponsoring or something like that. Anyway, before you guys speed racer over with the hate mail, I'm not saying this paste is something revolutionary. It's not anything, you know, a gift from heaven. It's just great at what it does. A natural to matte finish product, they've been around forever. We have seen this before, yes, but, and that's a big but, I haven't seen one that I can remember anyway that goes through that shift that fast in the hair, and that's a big deal for me. That shift is almost instant. That settling period happens as you're styling. I did, of course, test this one on damp or towel dried hair. Unfortunately, it wasn't as eventful as the dry hair test. I think this product really needs the structure of the dry hair in order to work, and when it's applied to damp hair, you have a little bit of that since the hair's not fully wet, but it doesn't have enough of it to fully style. There's also the little issue of hardening. Take a look here. This was just about an hour or so after applying it to my hair. It's totally hardened up. The difference here between this and dry hair styling couldn't be more severe. It's hard like a gel, and honestly, for me, that was kind of expected. So really, to me, what we have here is a classic example of some hair products not working well for damp or towel dried hair styling. We see it all the time. Some products work awesome in dry hair and then they harden up like a gel in damp hair, but some people need to do it, but I feel the need to just present the information on both sides. We go through it all the time. Really, it's nothing new, but we do need to real quick talk about these shaving items. We do need to cover these as well. What we have here is a shave gel and an aftershave balm. Not just an aftershave, it's an aftershave balm. The shave gel is designed for a nice, soothing, hydrating shave, obviously, and to do that, it's been formulated with ingredients like aloe vera and natural botanical extracts. For me, I really like that this formula is clear too, making it a ton easier to maintain a beard line, which ironically I'm probably messing up as I drastically underestimated how hard it was to shave into a camera. Actually using this formula though is probably what you'd expect. It's nice and soothing. It doesn't dry up while you're trying to shave. I quite enjoyed it, really. After we're all done with that, of course, we do have the aftershave balm, which is an alcohol-free formula that's designed to hydrate the skin, keep it free of things like razor bumps and other damage caused by dehydration and irritation. This too actually contains great ingredients like panthenol, willow herb extract, and vitamin E. Overall here for the shave items, I'd say they're pretty well made. You can actually tell that they were designed by a barber too, which I like because they're both effective and soothing, which are things that I do think of when I think of a barbershop shave, which is why I like that they were designed by a barber. Do I think that these are game-changing or overly remarkable? Probably not. I do think that there's a lot out there that do the same thing, but if you're someone that's specifically interested in these items, then I do think that they worked well, and I'm confident that they will work for you. Going back over to the cream pomade though, that one I do think is a bit more remarkable than the shave items. I still don't quite have a firm comparison to offer you guys. I've been digging through my product shelf. You know, it's a bit like, you know, cataloging. I got hundreds of items over there now, but I did look through it and spent a long time trying to think of something to compare this to, and you know, nothing just stands out to me. Each time I thought I had something, I would look at it closer and realize, well, it is kind of like this, but it's different in this area, or it performs like this, but it doesn't have this, so it didn't fully add up. I do think that in the end, this is just one that you're going to have to judge on its own merits, and for me, that's the following things. A nice, easy application with a very quick but nicely executed settling effect in the hair. It feels nice and natural with just enough control there to make me happy and to hold on to it for most of the day. And when you're ready to wash it out, well, it already feels like it's not there to begin begin with, but using just water seals the deal, pulls it all out, no problem there. That being said, the areas that I thought perhaps could be a bit problematic were in the styling. It's a bit dry, which means there is a bit of tug. It didn't bother me, but I know some of you really don't like that. Also, the hold strength isn't super high. For me, it was great. It worked just fine because I still had that control. Obviously, the endurance wasn't great. It was pretty good, not great. And for folks that really rely on that hold, really need it, it might not be so giving. Finally, the scent. The scent for me is one of those things that I'm just in between on. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It's one of those things where it was okay, wasn't my favorite. It's not a big deal. I'm kind of indifferent on it. Do I think this is the best pomade cream that I've ever tried? No, I never label anything as the best. And in fact, if it was me designing it, I would have given it a little bit more hold along with that great finish and control. But for you guys with thin or straight hair, I think for sure this still has some value here. I really see it working for you guys that struggle with getting volume, getting texture, something to keep that thin or straight hair up and give you that volume. I think this will work for you. And I'm curious to see what you guys think about that instant settling period. I think it was very cool. If you guys would like to check out this line, the K.O.B line, you can actually get all of these products individually on their website, or you can actually buy them in one complete set, which I think saves you a little bit. But if you want to save even more, there is a link for the website in the description, along with a coupon code to save you guys some money if you're interested. That is it though for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed what you saw here today, make sure you hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more, you definitely need to hit that subscribe button. And now's a great time to do that, because next up on the channel, I'll be bringing you guys a real treat. I'll be bringing you guys all the details on the highly anticipated return of 5th Sample by Blumaan. So make sure you're subscribed so you can be notified when that video comes out. And of course, I want to thank you guys very much for stopping by the channel today and checking out this video. I'll be back with you guys again very soon. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.